Hello and welcome to Everything to Guppy, the Binding of Isaac podcast that covers every boss in the Binding of Isaac series of video games. My name is Gary Butterfield, and with me as always is my non-monogamous friend, Will Hughes.
But you're non-monogamous because we have other friends?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do have friends outside you, Gary. I do.
You're poly-friendly.
It's absolutely true.
Amicable.
Polydactyl.
Mm-hmm. We're all polydactyl.
Okay. That doesn't need to take anything away from me.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean to take that feather away from your cap. I just meant,
Thank you. How am I going to fly without my magic feather? And Danny DeVito spurring me on.
It's good to be proud of the number of fingers you have.
Is it? It feels kind of ableist.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, you said you didn't want me to take it away from you, so...
That's okay, but I can take it away from me.
I guess that's true. That's how it works. We've solved ableism. What day is today, Will?
Gary, I'm happy to inform you that it's Boss Sunday.
There's more to life than
boss.
So take a chance and face the
boss.
An open road and a road that's hit. A brand new
boss.
Around the
boss.
But I'm unhappy to inform you that it's Polychephalus Day.
Yeah.
Because fuck this a guy.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah, he's not as bad as his posthumous form, but he sucks. So Polychephalus, as the name suggests, is a multi-headed creature.
Yeah.
Multi-cephalus head.
He's got a head for a torso, and then 3 heads that stick out of it. The presumed 3rd head we never see the front of. That's probably what that is.
Yeah.
And he is one of the underground bosses. He likes to hang out underground a lot of the time, which is why he's bad.
Yeah, and if I was coding this video game, I would maybe put limits on how long this guy can hang out underground. 10 seconds seems plenty. Too long, even.
Yeah, short limits. 10 seconds total in the battle.
Yeah.
And once you reach that, he's above ground, baby.
These guys can dive underground. I have had a Polychephalus, or the Stain, which is its posthumous version, where they have been underground for literally 30 seconds.
Yep. It's really, there's some kind of logic there. It has to do with them. I think what it is, and this I don't know, but it feels to me like there's some kind of, because they can telefrag you as well.
Yeah.
They can appear below you and just hit you. And I think there's some kind of programming or code to stop them from doing that is faulty and doesn't work. And when they take forever to stay underground, it is that thing not working. It's trying not to land on you. You're in a place where it doesn't want to hit you. So it moves until it eventually just shunts directly into you.
Yeah, it doesn't feel strategic or trolly. It feels glitchy.
Yes. And just being telefragged is a real bummer because obviously it's a boss fight. If you are trying to ace them to get a deal with the devil, it can feel extremely bad to have something that's totally out of your control do damage to you and fuck up your chances.
Yeah. As a design, I think he's great looking. Very unsettling and gross. Mm-hmm. I love that. I do love that head at the bottom that you never see the full.
Yep.
You just see the empty bleeding eyes.
Yep, I like that as well. The things he does when he pops up are fine.
Uh-huh. Fine. They're very standard early Isaac boss kind of things.
I like the sound effects he makes.
Uh-huh.
But I don't like they can stay underground. I don't like they can telefrag you.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I don't have a good strategy for this guy.
Me either. He doesn't have very many hit points.
Yeah, you just kind of pile on the damage and hope he doesn't sink.
Yeah, my strategy is I have a big DPS at this point.
Hey, Gary.
And he used to be easier. This guy, a couple of the bosses got buffed in the most recent patch, or the most recent version. This guy's one of them, where this guy used to be a pushover. And they just made changes to him that are just garbage. They gave him more hit points. They gave him, made him stay below ground longer.
Yeah.
And just turned him into one of my least favorite families of bosses.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm going to go file my lack of fandom with the proper authorities.
According to the wiki, when he stays underground, it's because you're moving too much. The way to force him to appear is to stand still.
Yeah, why am I going to trust the fucking wiki to tell? The wiki wants me to stand still because it wants me to be stationary, because it wants me to be passive.
To take damage. And if you take...
Oh, I meant more in a more emotional sense.
Oh, I guess that... Yeah,
it doesn't want me to grow and continue on my journey.
As a person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. To sampling all the milks.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.gamepedia.com is a real spiritual cockblock.
It's true, Gary. I do feel like my god cock is being blocked.
Yep.
And feel free to use that as a ringtone.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to be in court.
Going balls deep in the Bible.
I'm balls deep for Jesus. And that was the evening news.
So, there's a couple different champions of this guy.
Yeah.
There's
Not
a red
us.
one.
We ate him.
Yeah, no, we are not champions of him. There's a red one.
Uh-huh.
That summons a different little monster. This guy can summon those little worms that crawl around, those little chubby worms.
I hate those little fuckers.
I don't like them either. They have a significant amount of so the things he summons are the little like diglets, the guys that kind of pop up from the ground like diglets.
Yeah.
He summons two different kinds: the kind that chase you, and then the kind that pop out and shoot.
The ones that chase you are the worst.
Yeah, those things suck.
Like those things are like they're all over the womb and they are very aggressive.
Yep. And they also go underground, which is just like not a very interesting decision. Fucking Delirium. And
then
also
the other
Hush.
one just simply spawns two of them.
Yep.
Which
they don't spawn
actually
the worms,
I don't
but
dislike as much because there's always at least one to fucking shoot.
Yep, and they also have less health. So you can kind of get one of them down, and then it becomes a pretty easy fight.
Because I'm not even worried about the damage. I am worried about being bored during a boss fight, which is the thing that is most likely to make me quit out of an Isaac run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like either part of it.
To reference Undertale, the worst thing you can do to me in a fight is bore me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a boss who famously intentionally tries to bore you during his fight.
Groundbreaking.
Eat a dick.
Like, what do you want?
I don't know.
Me. Like, now I like it.
I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm just telling you an interesting thing it does.
Okay. Which one is it? Is it a boss I fought?
No, man. It's the final boss of the genocide route.
Okay, I watched it, but I did not.
His big ultimate final attack is just to never quit his turn or do anything.
And
just kind of hold you in place.
I did watch that, but it was in a Let's Play.
Sure.
So I do not remember.
Gary, I'm sorry that earlier in this conversation, I suggested that you should eat a dick.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was homophobic and rude.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. I agree.
I think you should die in a fire.
I think that's also rude.
It's rude, but it's...
it's not homophobic. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so we can agree it's an improvement.
It is an improvement, unless it's Die in Fire Island. And then it's also with
both, Harvey Fierstein.
Yeah, then it's double, actually. That's very homophobic. Hey. I told that story before where I got my massage and, I had a little bit of that, not really, feeling any kind of gay panic, but also just having, it's been the first time I've ever had, a man rub my naked body.
Sure, it's unfamiliar.
It's unfamiliar at the very least, and he had the voice of Harvey Fierstein, and it was, a little on the nose.
Yeah.
It's just this masseuse sounds just like that, and that's, it was fine. It was actually great.
It was Independence Day.
Yeah, and in the Birdcage.
And Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I actually have a really good career.
He's great.
Yeah.
Harvey Fierstein. And what a cool name.
That's true. Is that let's see if that's a nom de actor.
Fierstein.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate him.
Harvey Forbes name. Fierstein.
Forbes? That's interesting, too. That guy's great.
Yeah, he's got Tony. He got anything else? No, he's
Tony
just got
Fierstein. Okay. Yeah, he's not the GOAT yet.
But that's great. You love an actor who doesn't have an ego.
Yeah. Yep. That's my thing. That is my thing. Yeah. What else? What about this guy?
He was nominated for an Emmy for Cheers.
Okay. For Cheers.
Supporting actor in a comedy series for Cheers. I have to assume that was a 1-episode run or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because I've seen some Cheers.
Yeah, we've all seen Cheers. We all have a Netflix account.
Yeah. Well, I don't watch it on Netflix, but I've seen it before as a kid.
Okay. You've never done the Cheers binge?
No.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't either because it's a little too emotional. I do the Frasier binge instead. Because Frasier is classical farce.
The sitcoms of my youth I have not revisited. They don't sitcom rhythms and pacing does not stand up for me.
Yeah, a lot of it doesn't. I have trouble watching Seinfeld now. But Frasier is such a weird singular thing
It is. I will agree with you there. Like, I think I would have an easier time watching Seinfeld than Frasier personally.
Yeah. Well, Frasier's also very relevant to my life because I have a lot of the same problems that he deals with. Like,
Such as?
I just don't know what to do with these tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
I'll stop leaving them at your house.
Please,
I thought
because
I was feeding you guys. I thought
you
you
stop
liked
giving
them.
them phones.
Yeah,
Because they're calling again.
I thought, like, one, you guys, need food. Like you and Olivia, and I thought you guys need phones to get in touch and call each other and stuff. So I just leave one phone, a big pile of scrambled eggs, and then some salad.
What is a boy to do?
Yeah, I'm sorry that's so hard. I didn't know.
I mean, and also there's the fact I consider myself a boy, which I feel like is a really like a black mark on my self-esteem.
It's very weird that Frasier considers himself a boy.
I mean,
like
he's got a boyish character. That's kind of the arc of Frasier is he's an eternal man-child. He's
never looked less than like 45, though.
Okay, but a boyish 45.
I don't know. He's a real like waxen character.
What if he said, "What is a baby to do? What is a very large baby?"
What if he said it in a baby voice, but only for that line?
Scrambled eggs. I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
What's a baby to do?
Someone come change Frasier.
Frasier babies is a good idea.
Yeah, let's just real quick open quote, Frasier babies. Closed quote. Oh boy, yeah, I'm getting a lot of responses here, buddy.
Yeah, Frasier babies definitely shows up with something, which is cool. Lots of babies just wearing Frasier shirts, which I think is a very funny. Like you get your baby a tasteful Frasier onesie
and a little Frasier. I've got the picture someone made of Frasier babies with a little baby Niles and Daphne as nanny.
Interesting.
That's really Freudian, which I guess is fair, except that Niles is a Jungian while Frasier is the Freudian.
Yeah.
There's someone in our audience who loves that I pulled that.
Yeah, but how many people, what do you think the ratio is, though, between people who hate it?
Oh, Gary, if we cared about people who hated the things we said, this show would fail.
Yeah, it would not be very good.
There's a lot of Frasier Babies content. We're gonna do a quick little live reading, and this will be your respite from the Homestead Corner this week.
Thank you.
Yeah. I haven't actually read this, so if it's deeply sexual, not on me. Not my fault. I'm just going to drop that link in Skype.
Okay, let me pull it up. Frasier babies.
Yeah.
Okay. Which Frasier baby would you like to be?
I will play Frasier. Yeah, I know, buddy. But we're doing it.
The third panel is really like taking over me like the sword of Damocles.
Where? Okay, let's just real quick math this out. It goes Nanny, Frasier, Niles, the third panel, ending. So, you know what, Gary? I will jump on the sword. I will play Frasier.
Okay.
And that leaves you to be Nanny and Niles. And I'll then handle the third panel.
All right, ready?
Yes.
All right, you two. No wine parties.
I'm listening. And for context.
Okay. This is Nanny's looking down on the two titular Frasier babies.
Both of whom are shirtless and in diapers, but who look on the faces like Frasier and Niles. Mm-hmm. Post haste, Niles. I'll get the Sauvignon Blanc and scrambled eggies.
Yes, brother. I'll invite lovely Daphne.
And then we cut to the third panel.
Yes.
Should I read the dialogue first and then we'll fill in, or should I describe?
I think that they both accomplish the same function.
I know. I think I'll describe and then we'll go into it.
Describe it from right to left.
From right to left. See, we're introducing the other main characters of the ensemble. So we have baby Martin Crane,
which is very weird because is he the dad of the other two?
Yes, he is the baby father of the other babies.
Yes, babies having babies, shaking my damn head.
And then we have baby Eddie, which is very cute because he's just a puppy.
But he's got his nose in some dangerous play.
It's true, because then we have baby Daphne, and baby Daphne has not only shit her diaper, she has shit it to the point that there are stink lines coming off of it, and it's dragging on the floor.
It is so much.
It's
Like
so much.
it's like her entire body. Like it's like a human torso, but like a baby's torso worth of shit.
Well, it's larger than Baby Eddie.
Yeah, it's bigger than that puppy, and the puppy's expression, looking at it, is this benign curiosity.
Well, sure.
That
Maybe,
is fucking slaying me.
Yeah.
Like it just like what's this then?
All right, and now the dialogue in the third panel, coming,
Yeah.
of course, from Daphne. Oi, I've gone and pooped me nappy.
So, and the dad's not happy about it in the background.
He's not, but he's not happy about anything. He was a cop and he got shot.
It's true. He's very and fourth panel.
Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! I hadn't looked at Niles' face on the fourth panel. Are you looking at his eyes? Are you looking at where his eyes are going?
I saw that early on. I thought that was part of this whole package, but it's it is. It's a lot. So it's the whole cast.
Yeah, including I believe Baby Roz also laying down.
Yep. And it says we'll be right back. It says Fraser babies.
Yeah, it's like a going to ad card.
Yep. And Niles is digging his toe in the ground.
Very kind of
bashfully.
has a crush kind of face.
Yep. Just staring directly at this pile of shit.
He's staring right at Daphne's diaper.
Yep. And he looks like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, boy. Good job, hustlepants.tumblr.com.
Is that I wonder if that's... I mean, I don't think Hustle Pants is always Fraser babies.
Gary, how did this survive the Tumblr porn purge?
I don't know.
How did this not get flagged?
I don't know.
Like, if maybe Hustle Pants is like a good comic. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm looking at it. It doesn't look so good.
All right. If you're the author of this, more power to you. You have a powerful imagination.
This is his fourth most recent comic. I mean, he only puts out one every couple of months, and it stopped updating in 2016. But like, this is about as good as he gets.
I mean,
true. I don't know why I assumed it was. I know why I assumed it was a guy.
Yeah,
because it was about how horny full diapers make you, and that's the kind of vile sexuality that tends to be limited to dudes.
I mean,
it's not always, but
Niles is canonically kind of a freak.
I guess that's true. He's into big piles of shit and dirty nappies.
Just a real check. Yeah, no interesting notes on this one. It's just a lot of people reblogging it or liking it.
Monsters.
Yeah. All right. If people enjoy this,
I do not like the implications. If you like this, don't option Fraser babies. Just don't. The only thing you can do is go to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv and take a bath and hug your loved ones.
Just kind of get right with whatever your spiritual center is.
Yeah, don't get God cock blocked.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.
Fucking gross, dude.
I know.
Like it's very natural the way we came to that, which I'm very happy about. But like, ugh.
Yeah, we came by it honest.
Came by it honest.
And honesty is beautiful.
And nasty.